Welcome to Madden 25. How's everybody doing?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup.
Listen. Before we get started, I know y'all gonna say something about this. I don't give a fuck. You see what that says? Starter. Himothy right there. Hims. Fuck you talking about? That ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna put Julio in there. I love my boy Komet, dude. I tell you what, I love Cole Komet, Mr. Notre Dame, Mr. Cole Komet.
So fired up for this
Let's get started.
What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can.
I'm covering up the scoreboard, and my dumbass just took a timeout.
Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise. It does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
All right, bet. Yeah, don't ask about him, dog. Dude from Detroit. Don't.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
Big pick.
A dive.
What the fuck?
Incredible. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Y'all got Dak Prescott over Dan Marino. What are we doing here?
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Play fake. Prescott. To the left side. In the hands of Hill. Third and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This throw right side.
Yes, sir.
Is caught by Adams. And a good job here defensively.
Is that Luke Kuechly?
They did not let him get away.
Okay, bro. Who the fuck are these? The Commanders? What the fuck?
Now Dak on 4th down. Open man.
Bro.
The tight end, Gray. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. On the play fake. Dak. Throw over the middle. Brought in by Adams.
Dot me up, boy.
Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. They'll throw again. Dak. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he will score.
Well, you already know how this is going to go. To the fucking Cardinals, bro. Are you serious right now? Are we serious?
Extra
right now?
point by Pinheiro is good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. The
Pathetic.
kickoff team is out on the field.
That's what my fucking team does.
As the
Pathetic.
kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And this will
Bro,
work out
Komet
quite
can't
well.
block everybody,
They'll
bro.
get all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Mike, the term generational talent, it gets thrown around a bit too loosely
Amari
these
Cooper
days, in
can't
my
fucking
opinion,
block.
but
Yeah, right.
you can make an argument if one guy coming out of the draft the last couple years was worthy of that description, it's Caleb Williams. I mean, the arm talent, the playmaking ability, the ability to play off script when things don't go perfectly. I mean, he is such an interesting prospect, special player, and I'm excited to watch him here in this one.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper.
He dropped it?
That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for
Bro,
one final play.
Amari Cooper
in
ain't
this
that guy,
opening
bro.
quarter. The Bears send out their punt team.
That would have been the first punt block ever in my life.
Taken at the 19.
And I wrecked him and he didn't fumble it.
That hit. Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Yeah, this is going to suck if I lose. I tell you that, boy.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And
Like, what the fuck,
way you
dude?
want to run it on 1st down.
We had him
A gain of
backwards.
7. Here's 2nd and 3
And this
to go.
dude thinks he's... Emmitt Smith is not that... He's not that guy, bro.
They'll stick with him again. Now a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. Here's 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago.
I can't believe it. Dak Prescott is Michael Vick now?
You always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler.
Dude, this is
You can see
embarrassing,
why,
bro. I'm
as
getting
he's able to
embarrassed
get out of
on
the pocket and
YouTube
pick up
right
the first
now.
down.
Here's 2nd and 6.
By Dak Prescott.
Prescott now. That's going to be caught by
Yeah,
Gray.
he just does check
And they'll
down.
whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He connects with Gray on that one. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To the air again. Prescott. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Again, Prescott to the air. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And that keeps him ahead of schedule.
I'm just selling,
That's a
man.
1st down completion of 7 yards. On play action. Here's Dak. He'll go left side here and complete this one. 1st and 10. Prescott again. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He'll get this out to his running back. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This 1st half.
Well,
has
that was
come
the
to an
dumbest
end.
shit I've ever seen in my life.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bears offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams.
Dude,
And he can't hang on through.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, I can't, bro. This dude is ass, literally. He can't catch.
It's incomplete.
Amari
Good
Cooper
job
dropping balls
defensively
like
to beat
this.
him just as the ball was
Julio
arriving.
would never.
And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. They'll look to pick up the pace. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He's going to air this one out.
Julio.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bears.
Say his name. Julio Jones.
Of this game, like it resulted in a
saying,
punt.
like,
Not exactly the fast start the
that's
coaches
my
told
boy.
us was so important.
I tried to
as
tell
this
y'all,
game
man.
unfolds.
Amari Cooper ain't
They get
shit.
the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they go so that's how you
Big
bounce
stops.
back in this
We need to
league.
stop
It's not always going to
ASAP.
be perfect. Really nice job
ASAP.
settling into this game here with their second possession.
Like,
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's
this is
away.
a joke, bro. 7 points in the third quarter.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Cardinals offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Dak to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. It is 3rd and 10. Now Prescott. That's Ayuk with it on the left side.
He got that?
It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
That's Chicago for you. 3rd down and 10. Oh, my God. No pressure.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Prescott. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Oh,
Dude, I fucking murdered him. And
odds picked up by one of his teammates.
I'm
Here's
sick, bro.
3rd and 2.
Fucking Emmitt Smith getting bailed out again, bro.
Try to pick, and now again he loses the football.
Come on, dog.
But this is
3
taken in
fumbles.
by a teammate.
I didn't get none of them.
So on 4th
What?
down, here's
Nah,
Corey
you gotta be
Morgan
faking
kicking it
this,
away.
bro.
Lad McConkey deep to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback,
Wow.
and will come out to the 20-yard
Wow,
line.
that was piss poor, bro.
So out comes the Chicago offense. As
No
they
way
get
I get
set
McConkey
to
on that
take over
bitch.
once more.
No shot.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
Oh, I'm in piss.
Unloads downfield looking for Nakua.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there.
He
to
had
break
me,
it
dude.
up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
On 3rd down, and this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams.
Wow, that was the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. I deserve to lose.
Up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Watch him run it.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Open man, that's Adams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Talk about choking the game away.
Second down, Prescott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to grab a late lead.
All right.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Everybody is dropping everything, bro.
We'll try again here. It's 2nd.
Puka Nacua drops the ball. Puka Nacua.
They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage
Like, this is sad, bro.
The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll try and get there on the ground. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They'll come up now for 2nd down. A play fake. Now Williams. He's going to try it here again.
See, man, like, how the fuck, bro?
Coverage was good.
Randy Moss ain't dropping that, bro. Jerry Rice ain't dropping that, bro.
And forcing 3rd down. Operating from the
Really?
shotgun, it's Williams.
My God, in.
Taken down inside the opponent's 35. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10.
Julio Jones. Like I said, bro, throw it to him. My boy. Although he played for Atlanta.
The kick is good.
I left him too much time, though.
It's 14 to 10. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession.
God, please.
Trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he can hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again. Dak. The connection made to Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Damn, talk about some soft coverage.
How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. He'll go right and find his running back. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone. Final play. It's a heartbreaking finish.
Y'all, listen. I played terrible. Yeah, I made him look like Dan Marino, I'm not gonna lie. Well, that was exciting.
Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly, your
Well, partner, I can give you the standard ones.
Let's go again. Here we go.
But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay away
the same
from
shit.
every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Henry. Buying time to his left. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Tell me how I missed a fumble and an interception.
It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Henry. Finding room at midfield. And some room to roam now. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 31.
I have no defense. Respectfully.
Looking to throw. Henry. There's a short one caught by Uzama. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down. look to throw again. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. On 4th down, Ryan Stone.
Why wouldn't they kick it?
Lad McConkey deep to return it. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off.
I ain't worried about
that. He says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
I'm not worried about that.
So here are the Bears banked up to start their initial drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the latest in a long line of NFL QBs from USC.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your team run it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try to create some space.
We're scoreless after 1.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run up the middle now with Forte. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Play action. Now Williams. He'll buy some time.
Throw that bounce.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
McConkey. Hell yeah, boy. My boy.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14
it's
yards
still
and another
0-0.
first. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Throwing is Williams.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown Bears. Antonio Gates. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
I'm telling you, man, playing sloppy. I don't know what is going on.
And able to get this out to the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. This will be caught by Brown.
He spared the shit out of him.
Yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd and 1. He finds Smith, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and this is picked up by the Bears.
Walter ain't doing that.
Set up shop at the 40-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he takes this one in for the Bears touchdown.
McConkey.
Lad McConkey, 40 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Shut me up, dog. Dude, I don't know what the hell Caleb Williams was on, but he mossed the shit out of both of them.
Was easy. You can see that throughout his college career, but what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on,
oh, for God,
he just did right there, and boy, it was pretty.
Wow. That was nice.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and it's now 13-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
And y'all gonna be getting Madden 26.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
We might play, we might not. I got no idea.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need him right now. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Bears.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mama's calling. Time to go to the crib. Allah. Yeah, it's over.
Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game.
You can see the difference. You know what I'm saying?
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable.
One's arcade, one's competitive.
On to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
I'd pipe down on a good team.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback.
Just hold it.
And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half.
Relax on it.
As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Throwing to start the drive. Henry caught by Green on the out route.
If that was Jalen Johnson, it would have been intercepted.
Second and 3.
No lie.
Operating from the gun. Henry. Flush to his right. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Bears, and they are going to set up shop.
You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. You can't make this up.
Williams, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Looking deep for his tight end Gates.
If I'd have thrown that sooner, that'd have been a touchdown.
Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Out of the gun, Forte. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Forte. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close.
It is what it is.
Far, and that's going to be
still blowing our ass out the water. It don't matter.
Getting through the
and I get the ball back.
Pace and right back to football. 3rd quarter. Here we go.
See what McConkey can do. Not a damn thing.
And the tackle going to be made right
they can't block, so.
At the 25-yard line.
Dude's got 30 yards, and y'all toting his jaw.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They start the second half with a run by Forte. And he's taken down, but able to.
I don't know if that was Rondé Barber, but if it was, he just got stiff-armed to hell. Y'all know Forte don't play with that shit.
To the ground on first, it's Forte. And he's going to take this ahead.
Why the fuck am I dancing?
Yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Here I go with this shit. Man does not dance, bro. What the fuck?
Again they run. Again it's Forte. Some tough running.
I need a.
It only gets him to the 45. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try and get it with Forte. They'll take this to the
Couldn't
other
even
side
tackle
of
him.
midfield before going out of bounds. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves.
Amari Cooper is nothing, bro. Like, why the fuck is he on my team, bro? He can't block.
The 35-yard line. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Up the gut, it's Forte. Shoves it.
Damn.
Fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. Matt Forte taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears take the opening
Kurt
kickoff
Buster.
of the third
Look at that.
quarter,
Stiff
drive
arm, you
right
stupid
down the
ass.
field to extend their lead.
Sit down. Whoever the hell that was. Put your ass in the dirt.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
Tell me what y'all think about this. What do y'all think about this game?
It's good, and they stretch
I
their
don't know.
lead to 28-0 now. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's capped off by a Matt Forte touchdown run.
You damn right
so
it
after the
is.
touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Man, I need an interception, I'll tell you that.
The
Say
Dallas
mahogany?
offense here set to begin the drive.
What the hell?
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything
Well, y'all,
going in the
I mean,
pass game. And
y'all can tell,
as
you
well
know.
In today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy
I don't know who
answer would
Starks
be,
is.
Hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite
Maybe
the
I
fact
do.
that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air
Emmett.
and allows for them to have some success.
I don't want to talk about it. Cowboys fans gonna hate me.
So they're left with still 10 to go on third
Man, I
down.
got nothing wrong with Emmitt Smith, but he ain't better than Walter Payton. I swear to you. Walter that had that line, shit. He'd have had more yards than Adrian Peterson, boy. I'm talking about the season, like 2,000 yards. You feel me?
Finding Green complete.
I'm not gonna lie, they'd have called that a penalty right
What's
there.
going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now
They
at
gotta go
Soldier
for it.
Field. A lot of happy
Yeah, I
faces
was
in the
gonna
crowd
say,
at this
bro,
point as their
they
guys
gotta
have
go
a
for
big lead here to start quarter number 4. As expected, they're going for it to keep
Give me
the
that.
drive alive.
Why are you swatting it down, bro? Either way, it's fourth down.
Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Now that's just
Dude said
simply
Mike
good
McCarthy.
coaching
What do you mean?
and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to run.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun handoff now to Forte. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard
Dude, he just
line.
ran over like
And
6
now
people.
It looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Working out of the gun, Williams. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Pass complete there to
Oh,
McCool.
Puka. Okay.
He'll be out of bounds
See what I'm
with a
saying?
first
Like,
down as they will
He's more of like a short kind of catch guy. Let's just say clutch. Because,
on the ground, Forte. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And
why?
What you call lowering the boom down near the goal line. He was going to force his way in no matter what.
They always talk about low man wins when it comes to the offensive line, having the leverage to move the defenders. It's strong man wins when it comes to tackling in the red zone. And if you happen to be the low man and the strong man, that's a huge win.
Aubrey now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off by a Matt Forte touchdown run.
That's what a truck looks like.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Man, I ain't seen. Has he thrown a deep ball? I don't think I've seen him throw it 20-plus yards.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
I want to see a nice little screen right here. Give me a screen. Running back screen.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their
what the
entire
hell?
game still being shut out.
And
he gets this one inside
no
the
idea
15,
he could huddle
just a
anybody.
yard or two shy of the 10.
But he did.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming.
Yeah, honestly, I just
resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one.
I didn't run with him last game at all. You know what I mean?
When we see them the next time out.
One attempt for 0 yards.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
But
and not willing to risk another fumble.
It was on
this one. It's a touchback. Now Dallas gets set to take the field
instead of arcade. So.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Yeah,
you
get
gotta
points.
Get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious
and
here.
if you throw a
but
screen, I'm taking it the other way.
Yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing to start the drive. Henry. He's got Smith, and oh my goodness, he loses it again. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's been a wild game, though.
Operating from the gun, Henry. Right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor.
Thank you. Bam,
Bam,
bam, Cam Chancellor.
I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Here's 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Gonna let this thing go deep for Gates. And this will be caught. And the
Ain't no motherfucking
continues.
way.
It's another touchdown. He has really
Antonio
settled in throwing the
Gates.
football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting
Well, that's
it
the
loose
problem.
and having fun.
I get Mike
after the
McCarthy still.
touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
I get his ass up out of there.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost.
I just gave him that belt, boy.
Now where you're going to make up for anything.
Even still, though, look at his passer rating. Completion percentage, I'm sorry. 50%. It's kind of ass. Oh, there's his rating right there. Holy shit. Guess what, though? Ain't worried about it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Dogged him. Henry had 2 fumbles. Emmett had 3. And I swear he's better than Walter. Fuck out of here. Alright. It's been fun, y'all. This is Madden 25. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one. Peace.